podcast, and it's been fantastic. So you've said that drag is your language of truth, and in your Amazon Prime docu-series In Transit, that truth was captured through someone else's lens, a director, a crew, a camera. So how did it feel, to see your story being framed by others, and what parts of that truth felt most vulnerable to you? When did you feel really, really torn, from within?
Yeah, I think the timing of the shoot was something which was very specious in my life. So, and even the team which kind of came in, the director Aisha Sood or the holistic production house, which is the Tiger Baby. So they come from such an awareness and such a comfort which they kind of created for us. It automatically made us just be a part of it. Like it's we never had a sense that we're talking to a camera. We just were living our own selves, just having a conversation, and we thought that film was made. It's not though easy, that easy, but it sounds like that was the magic which they have created, offset or on the space when we were recording. Um, it was also very kind of cognitive for me to accept this, because I thought I might not be able to do the series in the very first place, because I not only am somebody who is not represented on the holistic trans umbrella. Like we know trans umbrella comes as trans man and trans woman, and trans women take the majority of the part of visibility, whereas the non-binary people and somebody who is navigating my non-binariness, like I present myself as a cisgender man when I'm not in performance. So this navigation, I thought, might be too much for the audience to kind of understand, or to kind of wrap up. I mean, that's the same timeline where there were a lot of conversation of transphobia happening in the West, and trying to creep up into Indian space as well, where they were like, okay, what is this non-binariness? All that kind of question. So at that point of time, and then I'm married to a cisgender woman, and having we just announced that we were having a kid. So to put that on the frame as well was very thought provoking for us. We just thought, shall we do this or not? Having said that, once we are in, I think my partner was the one who was my core support, and it's she who led me to be who I am, and that's on a regular basis as well. And she was the one who was there with me and was like, let's talk about it. Let's unless and until you tell your story out in public, or unless and until you express what you are as a true person, none of the other people would know. And do you really think need that kind of an effort to tell it to everyone in the family, or in your colleagues, or anyone who might not be knowing you? Or this is a bigger medium, you just say it out loud once, and the people would be able to kind of get the message. So that was a very good idea, which I thought, and I started being a part of it. And I think one of the most when I saw the film, one of the most surreal moment for me was when I'm announcing my kid's journey. When we both, like, she was pregnant and I was there with her. My mom and dad kind of came, and my mom and dad shot for the for the film as well, without realizing what exactly they were kind of shooting. But uh, I think announcing or saying that, okay, we are moving through this phase of life, and that too it's been ingrained in a camera or in a film, is I think the most surreal moment which I had. And I always kind of go back to the days when we were just starting with our
Yeah.
kid. So once my kid becomes 5 to 6 years of age, I will definitely ask them to kind of see the film and say that, okay, you are somewhere in your mother's tummy at that point in time.
Amazing, amazing.